Yes, yes. Good. Yes. Yes. Only if I get the helmet.
Fight first, then.
Yes. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. Yes. Here's your armor, your helmet.
You want me to kiss you?
Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. 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 Good. Good. Good, good, good.
That's fine.
Yes, sir.
Good. Yes. 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 Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Ready. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. Good. Good. To arms! To arms! This is no drill. There's a real threat and we have to fight back. Good. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Good. Good. What? No. There's still a few minutes left.
I'm the arbiter of this game.
We defended the city against...
Sorry.
No. This is not what we bargained for.
Yes, it is, Shaikan. You agreed to my...
This has gone far enough, brother.
Oh, come on, brother! I was just teasing them.
You've had your little game. Now I want a word with them.
Very well.
Forgive my brother, or should I say brothers. You've met two of them so far. Not in the best of moods, unfortunately.
Why are they in such a bad mood?
Can't you work it out for yourself, child?
Serbo is probably just bored. That's why he plays the trickster. And Hirin? He seems to be torn between your request to help the world and his own principle not to meddle with mortals.
Well spoken, Shaikan. We've debated Zazhut's return for a long time, even before it happened. Yes, even before your protege set out for Iron Fields to meet his destiny.
So you knew. You knew all along this would happen.
Yes, we knew. But before you condemn us, I want to give you a riddle. There were two brothers fighting side by side in a great war. When one was wounded, the other helped him up and covered his back. When one was thirsty or hungry, the other would feed him. They were there for each other. One day, the elder of the two decided he had had enough of war and turned to leave. The other brother was torn. He loved the fight, but he loved his brother too. What decision should this brother now take?
If he leaves the war, he loses his love for battle and has to adapt to totally new circumstances. And there was the question of whether the brothers would get along in their new surroundings. But if he stays, he or his brother might be killed, or they might become estranged from each other. This is an impossible decision. The brother would lose no matter which decision he takes.
You see the dilemma which presented itself to us. We chose the way that seemed best suited to save Io, although it meant sorrow and pain for you and for so many others.
Io, Antara, Sancha, Wind, Whisper, Alikos, Syrian.
Yes, child. We mourn their passing just like you do.
I came here with so much anger and hatred, and now there's just nothing.
I think you met someone at the gates who told you another riddle about a murderer.
Shan Muir.
Yes, Shaikan. You'd be wise to take her advice seriously.
I just don't know enough yet. You are the god of knowledge. Please, can't you answer my questions?
I prefer to be called Guardian, child. I'm powerful, but no god. The answer to your request must be no. I'm bound by our collective decision not to share any knowledge with you unless you found pieces of it yourself.
You mean you can't tell us how to defeat Zazhut unless we find out for ourselves?
Listen carefully, Shaikan. I'm bound by our collective decision not to share any knowledge with you unless you found pieces of it yourself.
Can you share with us the knowledge of where we might find such pieces?
I can't, but I could send you on an errand to the Citadel of the Shapers. Would you please bring this book back to the Library of the Shapers? I've opened a journey spell for you, so that you can carry out my errand more easily. And I will do another thing for you. Your party seems to be quite small, so I suggest that you select one of these 6 heroes, whom I summon to this hall. He or she will get her life back, and will be able to join you on your mission.
Dragon blood included?
Dragon blood included.
What will happen to them after my mission is over?
You're confident that you'll prevail? That is good, Shaikan. What would you suggest?
I think I'd leave that decision up to them, whether they want to remain living, or whether they want to return here.
Well spoken, Shaikan. So it shall be.
Excuse me, my Lord Arion.
Yes, Craig. What ails you, my friend?
It's just... why didn't I get my body and life back when you recruited me for your missions?
You're jealous, my dear Dracon.
Perhaps, my lord.
You shall get your body back, for you too shall accompany them. Your mission is far from over yet.
Thank you, my lord.
Don't thank me too early, Craig. There are dark times ahead for you and for all of you. Farewell then. I'm sure we'll meet again before all this is over.
It's strange to be summoned here
Why is it strange that Arion wanted you here?
after all these years, when nobody seemed to be interested in what we had achieved, how we had saved the world, how we had died.
True. I know the other 5, at least by name, but I have no idea who you are.
I am Lena. Or rather, I was Lena before I was killed. I was a rune warrior, a long time ago in the Convocation Wars. When the Circle vanished, some of us regained our lives and control over our runes.
I know someone you should meet then. She's different now, but her life was troubled because of her past as a rune warrior.
Who is she?
She saved the world under the influence of the Archfire, but she lost her body in the process.
So then I should be able to meet her here.
Not exactly. Her body was lost, but not her mind. It was coalesced with that of a dragon.
A dragon?
We are Shavian, connected with dragons since generations past. But it's your fate I'm more concerned with. You said you were saving the world.
And died because of it.
Tell me more, Lena.
It all began when someone kidnapped my Queen Senwen from the entrance to Arin's lair. The Frost Weaver was sure to bring devastation to the world, as he had thousands of years before, so Senwen decided to meet him face to face. And there were evil forces at work, trying to bring back the renegade gods by freeing a field dog, who would then sacrifice Senwen, whose blood would then free Zarak and Nor and the rest of the Princes of Darkness from their prison. A rune warrior, just like myself, took it upon themselves to wield the only blade that could hurt the field dog, a blade not from this world.
The Shadow Blade.
You know him then? So you know he survived, and I did not.
I've heard him talk of a young woman who accompanied him on his journeys until she died by the cruel hand of a field dog.
Stabbed in the back I was, and I can still feel the sting of its blade.
Would you like to save Io again, and this time with a greater chance of surviving?
I've heard of you, Shaikan. You're trying to revive people with dragon blood.
This blood that runs in our veins contains powerful magic that can heal almost any wound and can even bring back the dead.
You mean I would be some stumbling undead thing?
No, Lena. It only works for 3 minutes after death. Your revival needs far more powerful magic.
And you would want me to come along? I think I might still remember 1 or 2 ice spells from those days. Maybe you could bring back Dunhan and Riawis too. They're both fine fighters.
Sorry, Lena, but it's just you or one of the others here. I need to talk to them now, but I might be back later to talk more.
You have come far on your mission, Shaikan.
Not far enough, Shan.
And now you are looking for someone to accompany you on this mission.
You are a very perceptive woman, Shan Muir.
I have my moments, Shaikan. You know my skills. You know my attitudes. Now it's up to you to decide. Do you still want me on board?
I don't think I...
I'm sorry.
What for, Whisper?
For failing you. For failing the Shaikan. For failing the Ice Elves.
Elune told me part of the story. Will you tell me more?
I'm so ashamed. I wasn't careful enough.
What happened?
I had seen what the Nameless could do back in Underhall. From fighting them there, I began to understand how they operated. I thought I could outmaneuver them by anticipating their tactics. So I took the 2 Drakelings I had with me to start an avalanche which would sweep away the Nameless from the gates of Turganach. I reached the plateau from where I wanted to start the avalanche, but there was a soulbender there. He charmed one of the Drakelings, and they both went down fighting, starting the avalanche much too early. I killed the soulbender and hurried back to the city.
There, you told the Ice Elves you'd sent the Drakelings to Westgard to summon help.
I see Elune told you, but my plan had a flaw. The avalanche brought so much snow to the gates of the city that the Nameless had easy access past our defenses. We were still waiting for an answer from Westgard, which I knew wouldn't come, so I offered to go and fetch the reinforcements myself.
What happened?
I wasn't careful enough. I used a journey stone to get out of Turganach, and I jumped to the Gate of Swords. There was heavy fighting going on there, but the orcs were holding their ground. Then I jumped to Iron Fields, but I wasn't sure where to go from there. I sensed many journey stones were deactivated, until I found one in Dunmora. From there, I could reach Westgard directly, in just one jump.
But it was a trap.
It was a trap. I don't know how they managed to activate the stone, but I jumped right into the middle of an army of Erupt, Chosen and Spikes. I think I took a few of them with me, but that was the end of Whisper the Careless.
So sad that both of you had to die in the same place.
But she died trying to save someone. I just died being a fool.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Whisper. I understand your feelings, I really do. And that's why I offer you a means of redemption.
Can there be any redemption for me?
Yes, even if you don't come with me. I'm on a mission to find something to be used against the Nameless. With the knowledge of the Shapers, we might be able to thwart their plans once and for all.
Wind should be here to be rewarded for her selfless sacrifice. I'm not even sure I could still let my bowstring sing.
Wind isn't here. Yes.
Elder? You here?
Oh, what a pleasant surprise.
I was hoping Leah would have been summoned too, but obviously it was just Jared and me.
I'm looking forward to finally meeting Jared. The Soul Carrier has talked much about him and how you search for the dragons.
I bet you sometimes wished you wouldn't have asked.
Indeed, I saw...
Well, why have we been summoned? We've heard there was fighting going on, but...
Io is in grave danger, Boar. You remember my protégé?
that little rascal with the bad dreams. He always hung out with a friend of his. What was her name?
Antara.
Antara, yes, that was it.
He's dead, and so is Antara.
Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. That must have been a shock to you.
They died, awakening one of the greatest threats to EO, a being called Zazhut, and I'm on my way to the Citadel of the Shapers trying to find out more about it. And I'm searching for more companions for my party.
You know I'd love to come, if you want me. But that cursed place... It's there that we found the Shapers, and it's there that Mordecai betrayed us.
I know the story, although nobody likes to talk about it. Not even the Soul Carrier, let alone Shay.
The Refuge didn't exactly welcome us with open arms. Only after the Soul Carrier merged his soul with Murakim's were we able to actually take care of the Shapers. Leah, Jared and I headed for the Citadel. But it was already too late. Riddengard and Mordecai had fallen prey to the Shaper, were merely his puppets, so we never returned.
I'd like to talk to the others, but it might well be that your spirit...
Are you Shaikan?
Yes, Jared, I am. And I've been looking forward to meeting you ever since the Soul Carrier told me about you.
You've been hoping to meet me. Although you...
We might have met as spirits, but as luck would have it, I'm still alive. And so might you be if you want to join me.
I'm a little confused.
When you set out with the Soul Carrier to find a new dragon for the Shaikan, you reached a place called the Citadel. That's where I'm headed right now to find out more about a dangerous being that threatens not only the Shaikan, but all of EO.
And you want me to help you find this information? I'm sorry, but it was mainly Leah who did all the reading. The rest of us were busy fighting off demons and other horrors.
I could use your company, and your fighting and magic skills. And if you can give us a hint or two about the Citadel, then that might be of use too.
I'm good with light weapons and black magic, but I don't understand why you don't take Leah.
I don't know why Erion didn't summon her here, but there's no use starting a quarrel.
I think so. Although I still don't understand. But you're a Shaikan. And if there's one thing I've learned on all my journeys with the Soul Carrier, it's that we look after each other.
Although you weren't born Shaikan, you have the heart of one. I want to speak...
This is all very strange.
It is the way of the god.
One moment I am there, with Uru and my brother by my side. The next moment I am summoned by Erion himself.
I heard of the ambush from the Hazim. I'm very sorry that you had to die too.
How? I guess you met Tario then.
Yes, Alia. He was very helpful.
Can you tell me why I'm here?
I'm on a very important mission to save all of EO from nameless demons. And Erion has offered you your life back, if you choose to help me in my quest.
A mission to save all of EO? I still remember how the great Erion had to be saved himself by my friend the Rune Warrior.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
I'm not very good at talking about myself. I guess most of it you know already. I'm Alia Arius, late Empress of Empiria and almost all of Uxu. I died after a poison...
You spoke of Uru and a brother. Is that Ishtar?
How do you know all that? Wait, now I remember. You were part of that Shaikan delegation several years ago. It's good to see you. The Uru is the spiritual leader of the Katai, and she's almost a surrogate mother to me. But don't tell her that, understand? Ishtar is my brother, and I left word that he should be emperor after my passing. He was very reluctant, but he couldn't deny me my last wish. I'd rather give the Hazim a kicking than hunt down demons, but I'm game if you want me along. I'm pretty good with daggers and dual-wielded blades.
I'm not saying no, but I'd like to talk to the others too. I could use a good healer, Shan, and someone as wise as you to keep my head straight.